Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is Yogi Neferititi, and you can find my information in the description box below. So, I have been picking up on the energy of somebody that has been abusing divination. This is somebody that wanted your energy for some kind of sacrificial purposes. This is somebody that is trying to gain notoriety, clout, money, status off of the back of somebody else. I'm hearing that this is somebody that pretended to be interested in you romantically, or they were trying to be like a friend to you, like a fake friend. They wanted to get close enough to you so that they could sabotage, not only sabotage what you had going on, but they also wanted to put themselves in a position where they could constantly siphon your energy, where you would be a consistent energy supply. And I feel like for some of you, this person has been trying to do spell work on you, black magic. I'm hearing domination spells, sex magic, psychic attack, a lot of psychic attack. But this person has been trying to infiltrate your energy for quite a while now. I'm hearing for some of you, at least the past 6 months. And maybe you haven't been aware of this because you're divinely protected. But this person is in a very, very low vibration. And a part of them wanting to take your energy to do this spell work on you is, like I said, for them to level up. I'm hearing that they are working with a practitioner that told them that they could use your energy as a sacrifice and they wouldn't get karma. You know, that's something that I will never understand. I have studied hundreds of religions over the years. I'm very much into spirituality, reading the text. I mean, I've read the Bible so many times. I've read the Quran a few times. I've read the Bhagavad Gita several times. And it does not, in religion, karma is something that is basically cause and effect, right? You do one thing, another thing happens. That's karma. But what these negative energy practitioners try to do is to manipulate karma. They also try to bring in outcomes and manifest results that they have not put in the work for, right? In other words, they have not earned these karmic rewards. So they try to recruit people, or other people try to recruit these practitioners to help them kind of take this shortcut to get your energy or somebody else's energy so that they can level up and use you as a constant energy supply, like a battery, right? That's the energy that I've been picking up on. This is somebody, I'm hearing that this is a masculine energy for a lot of you, that this is somebody that you could work with, or somebody that is in your circle somehow, your circle, your social circle. Maybe you're not friends with them, but they're friends of a friend. But this person has definitely been targeting you. I'm hearing that them and this practitioner, they've been working with a lot of snake deities in particular, a lot of constricting, like boa constrictor type of energies. I've been hearing when Offset says, they'll do anything for clout. They'll do anything for clout. That part where he says, I took the soul off the snake. I've been hearing that over and over again. Okay. I've also been hearing the Fugees. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. So I feel like whoever this person is, they're definitely getting karma. I also feel like for some of these people, the practitioner knew that what this person was trying to do was not going to work, but they took their money anyway. I talk about this all the time, right? These charlatan ass, crook ass, spiritualists out here giving the rest of us a bad name that don't do due diligence, right? If somebody comes to them and they say, I want to do this to this person, I want to do this to that person because I want what they have, I want their man, I want their money, they're too pretty, I'm jealous, whatever the fuck, right? They do this, but they don't do their research on the person that they're trying to do the spell work on, right? And they end up fucking themselves up because certain people are divinely protected, chosen ones, light workers, star seeds, people that are just spiritually aware and intelligent and know how to protect their energy. They may not be, called to do divination or magical work, but they understand how energy works and they know how to protect themselves, right? So again, the arrogance is all the way around, but like attracts like. So let's see what we can find out about this divination abuse. If there's anything that we need to do about it, let's find out who this is exactly. All right. So I'm going to be pulling from the Psychic Tarot because I use this deck when I'm reading on somebody else's energy, and the messages from the mermaids, because they help us to understand the nature of duality. And they also help us to understand our emotions, because I feel like this person, whoever this is that is doing or trying to do this black magic on you, this domination work I'm hearing, this sex magic I'm hearing, this is somebody that has some deep childhood wounds. They definitely need to do some healing. They have a lot of emotional trauma that they're dealing with, that they're pushing down. For some of these people, I'm hearing that they have some serious addictions: alcohol, drugs, pills. I'm hearing that they hide it, though. They're able to hide it. And they may tell people that they only do it a little bit or this and this and that. But I feel like whoever this person is, they are definitely overdoing it with the alcohol, with the drugs, with the eating, with the sex. This is definitely an energy of not being satisfied, of not getting satisfied, of not being content, feeling empty, right? So let's get into the reading. Let's see what our spirit team has to say about this, about this situation, who this person is, why they're doing what they're doing, and why they targeted you. Because like I said, if you're listening to this and resonating with it, you're divinely protected. And I feel like for some of you, like I said, the practitioner knew that they couldn't do this work on you, but they took this person's money and did the rituals anyway. So I'm just curious as to why somebody would do that. But, you know, arrogance is very powerful. Pride comes before destruction, right? So maybe they didn't want to believe that you were divinely protected. Maybe they didn't want to accept it. They wanted to just try it and see. They wanted to try you, right? And they're fucking around and finding out. I'm hearing for some of these people, they're going to go to jail. Some of these people are going to get a DUI. Some of these people have already gotten an STD from this thirsty ass fuck boy, fuck girl energy that they're in, right? Anybody that'll lay down with them, they're willing to take this person's energy. But I feel like some of these people also had entities, also had low vibrational energy, and it's just a mess. That's what I'm hearing. So let's go ahead and pull from the Psychic Tarot. Thank you, God, Goddess, angels, and guides, divine ancestors, for blessing me, protecting me, and blessing and protecting the collective as I channel these messages for their highest good. Thank you that they trust their intuition and use their discernment to take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you. Blessed be. And so it is. All right, let's see. What do we need to know about this divination abuse? Okay, so this is the Temperance card. So again, this gives me the energy of kind of like return to sender, somebody planting seeds. I'm also picking up from this energy that perhaps this negative energy practitioner was successful at whatever work they were trying to do on other people. And that's what gave them the gumption, the courage, the balls to try you, right? Let's see what else comes out. Spiritual strength in reverse. Yeah, this person was no match for you. 9 of Wands, too, is typically a spiritual warfare card. So again, this is somebody, I'm picking up again on this energy of somebody trying to break through your energetic boundaries, somebody working with entities and spirits, and they're definitely not as strong as you are, okay? These people, I'm hearing that they're very much driven by their negative emotions, right? And we know that our emotional energy is very, very powerful. So a lot of what this person is doing, they're doing it out of anger, out of malice, out of jealousy. And it's, you know, those emotions are not as powerful as love, as healing, as compassion, as joy. They're just not, right? Here we go. The devil in reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting with this card is that this person, they are deep into this negative energy work, them and the practitioner. whoever these people are, they're truly evil. Like they have no intention of being good. They when they started practicing magic, when they started, divination, their intentions were negative from the very beginning. That's what I'm hearing. These people only wanted to learn divination and practice magic for self-serving purposes, to try to get a one up on everybody, for very, very 3D type of desires, right? Let's see what else comes out about these divination abusers. Let's see. My spiritual jackass card. This is the Hierophant in reverse. Like I said, these are people that are not on your level. Even if you don't practice divination, maybe, like I said, you're just divinely protected. These people are still not on your level. Even if they are practicing magic on a daily basis, they can't fuck with you, but they tried it and they're getting karma. Karma. Let's see. The Chariot card. Okay, so this could be a Cancer that is trying to do this magic on you. But I feel like this is somebody that's very angry. This card always gives me the energy of impulsivity, right? They feel like they've got some information and now they want to just ride with it. I also look at this horse, right? I feel like whoever this person is that tried to do the magic on you, the karma that they're getting, these entities and negative spirits that they've conjured up, they're riding this person's ass like a horse. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's see what else comes out. One more or a couple more from the Psychic Tarot. Let's see. This person is totally unstable. And like I said, I feel like for a lot of you, they tried to do some sort of root work. Yeah, definitely some root work. They wanted to affect your finances, your stability, your inner peace, I'm hearing. But this is also about financial reversal, okay? So this could be a part of these people's karma. Maybe this person wanted you in that energy. They wanted you in an energy of instability and lack and just feeling ungrounded, right? But what's happening is that these people are ungrounded. These people are not able to, I'm hearing they're not able to, what are you trying to say to me, Spirit? They're not able to get a hold of themselves. It's almost like whatever work they were doing, it's caused them to like split inside of themselves, right? They're not grounded fully in their body anymore because they've just been practicing so much divination, pulling so many cards, doing so many spells. I'm hearing a lot of candle magic that has not worked. Let's see what else comes out. And then we're going to go to the mermaids. Let's see. What else, Spirit? This is a lot, but Spirit says to take them. Okay. All of them in reverse. Lots of blocked energy here. Okay. Like I said, whatever they tried to do did not work. If they try to do death magic on you, it did not work. Nothing has changed. This person tried to have you trapped in fear. This is the Eight of Swords in reverse energy. This person tried to keep you stuck, but now they're fucking stuck. And again, I'm picking up on the energy of somebody going to jail. I'm hearing that it specifically could be for a DUI. And again, this is the energy, this emotional loss energy, this Five of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that is totally emotionally detached. These people lack empathy, both them and the practitioner. And me personally, I don't see how you can be a successful practitioner, a successful worker of divination, if your emotional energy is out of whack. Because all of magic and wish fulfillment, intentions, whatever you want to call it, or I don't want to say intentions, everything that you're trying to do is based on intention, right? And your intentions are fueled by your emotions. So if you're not in a good place emotionally, you're not really going to be able to manifest what you want, or you're going to manifest what you don't want, right? And I feel like that's what is going on with these people. They wanted you in this energy. They wanted you to feel lost and heartbroken and fucked up and sad. But instead, that's what's going on with them. I feel like the female is the practitioner and this is the karmic masculine. Okay? So again, take that if it resonates. Again, one more card, throat chakra. You're not talking to these people. I'm also hearing that these people their creativity is being blocked. Their expression is being blocked. They're not able to really. I'm also hearing that, throat chakra rules the energy of change. So again, these people did not change anything. And I feel like you've even cut this person off, or you need to. Don't talk to these people, right? No emotional energy. Even if you know who it is, don't argue with this person. Nothing, nada, okay? If they try to talk to you, you look at them like they're not even there. Pretend like they're not even there. This is a very narcissistic, vampiristic energy I'm picking up on. So even in the argument will give this person energy, okay? Even a boo. So again, they get nothing, not a word, not even a look. Don't even fart these people's way, okay? All right, let's move on. And I feel like too, that's how they know that the spells are not working, because I feel like you're not talking to this person. Even if you didn't know that they were practicing divination or trying to do spells on you, you knew something was off. Maybe this person ghosted you, or they tried to play mind games and do some fuck shit to you. And now you're not talking to them. And they figured by doing this divination, you would at least open up to them, because nothing that they're doing is going to work at all. If you don't even open up and speak to this person, you don't create that energetic cord with arguing with this person, talking to this person, asking them why and what and who and where. Don't stress your mind. Just know that this person is evil. They're nasty. They're fucked up. And believe what you see, believe what you intuitively feel, and silence, right? Don't say anything. I'm hearing keep it quiet. Who is that? Coco Jones? All right, let's pull from the mermaids. Oh, let me shuffle really quick. All right, mermaids, what do we need to know and be aware of regarding this situation with this divination abuse that is backfiring, that is causing, I'm hearing a lot of drama and chaos in these people's lives, right? Because you are protected. Let's see. For some of these people, they're going to lose their job. It's going to happen suddenly. Something's going to happen. I feel like for some of these people, they've been stealing, and they've been watched. They're being watched. Somebody's been watching them for a while. 108 on the clock as I'm saying that. And 108 is my number of karma. So that's definitely going to resonate with somebody. Let's see. Mermaids, what do we need to know? But that's what they asked get. This practitioner and this person. This practitioner should have known better. They knew they couldn't do this work. Turn away. That's what these people should have done. Okay? But I'm hearing that's what you're doing. They want you to come near. Maybe they've been doing some come to me spells, some domination, but all you're doing is turning the fuck away. Walking away from this person. You need to, if you know who this is, and I feel like for some of you, you do. I'm picking up on some signs. This could be a Sagittarius that's trying to do the work on you, a Sagittarius masculine, a Cancer masculine energy. I'm also picking up on Libra, masculine or feminine. So again, take that if it resonates. Be spontaneous. Yeah. So again, this is that energy of impulsivity that I've been picking up on. But whenever I see this card, this is always about, greed. Like, you see how she's holding that pearl like it's mine. I'm not going to let anybody touch it. This smirk that she kind of has on her face. Just a very arrogant, greedy, taking energy that I always get from this card. Okay. Let's see what else comes out about this divination abuse. 2 cards. Yeah, this person is in a very, very low vibration. And this is you. Like, you're not an energetic match. This person would not have been able to do anything to you. They're not able to do anything to you. Okay. They're in a super duper low vibration. They're dealing with entity attachments. I'm hearing that this is succubus energy. So again, if this is a male that's been sleeping around with a lot of loose women, okay, they have succubi. Is that a word? Succubus energy attached to them. So if this person was a love interest and you cut them off, you dodged a bullet, okay? Because if you would have slept with this person, this would have been you, all right? But again, you're protected, right? You're the light. I feel like you just sitting up like, man, okay. But I'm also getting from this card to watch, because some of these people, they're going to get karma right in your face. Right? They're gonna get the karma. You're gonna see it. You're gonna witness it. And, that's not what it's about, I guess. We shouldn't want to see people get karma, but come on, we kind of petty, right? We want, hey, if somebody did me wrong, I'm not even going to lie. Okay? It's going to give me a little bit of pleasure to see them getting fucked up. I'm just keeping it 100. But we really should not care about that. Like karma, they're going to get it. It's not our job to give it to them. It's not our job to know what's going to happen. But I will say one thing about karma is the means doesn't always justify the ends, right? So for example, you could steal money from somebody and end up losing your job, right? You can intentionally harm somebody and then get in a relationship that you really, really wanted. You love that person, you care about them, and you end up losing that relationship. It's you with karma, you lose a lot more than what you were trying to get or whatever you were trying to scam or fuck somebody up. Whatever karma you get is going to be worse than what you were trying to do. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. It just works like that. All right, let's see. What else do the mermaids have to say? Again, this is what this person was doing this for. They want recognition. They want clout. They want status. And this is not the way to go. You have to work for those things. You can't just take somebody else's destiny. You can't take somebody else's recognition, right? I'm also hearing for some of you, this person tried to ruin your reputation. But you know how I feel about reputations. Don't ever clear up no fucking rumors. Who gives a shit? People are going to think what they want to think. And let people talk about you. Let them keep their name in your mouth or your name in their mouth, right? That means you're relevant. You don't talk about these people. All right, let's see. Friendship. Here we go with that fake friend energy, right? I said that whoever this person is, they could be somebody or could have been somebody if you already cut them off, but they could be somebody that's trying to befriend you. That fake friend energy, just trying to get close to you so that they can do their job. Do whatever it is they're trying to do. I'm being guided to split the deck. Awareness. So like I said, you know who this is, or you have an idea of who this is. And you need to stay away from this person. I'm hearing that you specifically need to cut cords and do some shielding to keep this person away from you. Okay? Discernment. Use your discernment, right? Use your awareness. Don't let people play games with your heart. Okay? If somebody shows you who they are, believe them. If something don't feel right about somebody, it ain't right. Period. All right? Let's move on to the triggers and towers. Let's get some more clarifiers, confirmations, corrections about this person that's abusing divination. It's not working. I'm hearing that whatever they're seeing, if they're using a crystal ball, it's not your energy. Spirit showing them something, but it ain't your energy, right? It's like Spirit is saying, okay, you want to see, your wish is my command, but you can't see what this person has going on because they're divinely protected. But I'm going to show you something. I'll show you something. This person's very confused. They're like, what the fuck is going on? The cards and the candles and all that are lit. They're telling me one thing, but I see this person and something else is going on. All right, let's see. What else? Regrets. Yeah. Because it's not working and it's all backfiring, right? What else? They're regretting it. Them and the practitioner. Love bombing. So again, this could have been somebody that was trying to pretend like they were interested in you romantically. They love bombed you. They gaslit you, right? Sometimes this card comes out too for me when people are doing love spells. Okay. So this person could be doing like they sell those candles everywhere. Those little figurines with the hearts and shit on it. You can carve somebody's name on the back and they call that a love spell. You can do, what is that stuff called? I forgot what that stuff is called. There's a product that you can buy. I can't even think of the name of it, but that's one way that people do love spells, right? And you would be surprised as to how many people are into this kind of stuff or want to be or try to be, right? In my opinion, you should be called to do divination or at the very least do some studying so that you know what you're doing. Arrogance has no place in magic and divination. It just does not have a place, okay? You're supposed to use these energies for healing, for supporting yourself, for helping other people heal, not to harm people. Manipulation. Yep. They try to manipulate you. They try to manipulate the magic. They try to manipulate your mind. This practitioner manipulated this person because, again, I know this practitioner they knew that they could not do this work on you. I keep hearing that. Even if they didn't research, they intuitively knew, like, this is not a good idea, but they did it anyway, right? Because they needed that money. Fuck girl. I feel like this is what they were. This is the plan. Okay? This masculine needed to love bomb you. They needed to fuck you so they could get in your energy, so they could drop off that succubus energy, to lower your vibration, to weaken you so they could siphon your energy and take your talents, your skills, your abilities, take your energy, take your focus, take everything for themselves. That's what they wanted to do. And look, candle magic. What'd I say? I told you. Abusing the fuck out of divination. Okay? Getting karma every time they pull a card and say your name. Whether they get a little cut on their finger, they bump, they stub their toe, they drop their phone, anything, right? Something is happening every single time these people try to do divination, black magic, spell work on you. That's what I'm hearing. Every single time. And they're stressed the fuck out. Because it's not working. It's not working, right? Drama. Like I said, I feel like this person tried to create drama and chaos in your life to stir up emotional energy so they could feed off of it. But I'm also hearing that this is what this person is going through. But some people thrive off of that. They love living in drama and chaos and bullshit because they're energy vampires. They need that constant supply of heightened emotional energy, right? Crazy. Baggage. Yeah. Lots of emotional baggage. Like I said, this person has some deep childhood wounds. They need to do some healing. They should be using this divination for healing. They should pay this practitioner to help them with healing. Well, not this practitioner. Find somebody else. Let's see what else comes out. Lack of self-care. Yeah. Obviously, they don't give a fuck about themselves. But I'm also hearing that this person is somebody that normally cares about their appearance, and they've been letting that slip because they're stressed out. They're going through a lot of drama, right? When you're not feeling that good, sometimes things slip. I mean, it just, we're human. We don't always feel like it. Blocked throat chakra. That keeps coming out. Do not talk to these people, okay? I feel like that will create some sort of energetic cord, some sort of initiation of a soul tie. That's what I'm hearing. Don't talk to these people. Don't accept any phone calls. None of that. Even if it's a family member. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is a platonic situation or somebody that pretended to be interested in you romantically. Let's see. Here we go. Not into you. Whatever the fuck they were trying to do, whatever entity they were trying to send to you, it's not in you. This person couldn't fuck you and make that happen. They could not get into you, right? Let's see. I'm being guided to split this deck. Third party. This is the practitioner, right? I'm also hearing that this person, whoever tried to do this magic on you, now they have a third party, a psychic attachment, an entity, a psychic hitchhiker. Maybe they have several, but they open themselves up to this energy, right? And those entities could not attach to you, so they had to go somewhere. And obviously, if this person was conjuring up these energies, they're a vibrational match to it. Feeling like a whole motherfucking clown. As they should. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Do anything for clout. You'll do anything for clout. Bitch, watch your mouth. Bitch, stay in your place. All right, let's go. What do we need to know, Spirit? Self-love and empowerment. Let's get some positive messages to close up this reading. Some affirmations. Let's see. Hearing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I am organized. So for some of you, this came out last reading or the reading before. You really need to get organized. Spirit is really impressing this upon me and you that we need to get our shit together. We need to get up earlier. We need to clean. We need to get a schedule, make our lists, and stay organized, right? It is safe for me to love. What I'm hearing with this is Spirit says this person with the manipulation energy that came out a little while ago, that this person may have tried to make it seem like you were hard to love. Like you were the one being difficult, like you were the one causing the drama and the chaos. Spirit says it is safe for me to love. Okay? That means you're safe. It is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to open and accept and allow love into your life. Don't let this situation scare you from trusting people, from opening your energies up to people. Just trust your intuition and follow it. Use your discernment. And if something, like I said in the beginning, if somebody or something doesn't feel right, it ain't right. Don't ask questions. You don't need to know every detail. Okay? Confirmation. You don't need to know every detail. Just, save your brain from having to know everything. You don't need to know everything. Nobody knows everything. I am disciplined. Here we go. I am disciplined. I am organized. This is giving me energy of, again, working on your soul mission, your life purpose. When there's some specific instructions I'm hearing that God has given you, that Spirit has given you. And some of you have not done these things yet because you need to get organized and you ain't got no damn discipline. Okay. So this is your message. I am free. Yeah. No person, place, or thing has any power over you. You're divinely protected. Nobody can stop you, block you, bind you. You are free to be yourself. You are free to live your life in peace. Okay? And these people, they're watching this and they're very upset because I feel like whoever this person is, they've spent a lot of money and time trying to bring you down, only for them to continue to get karma and for the shit not to work. Let's see what else came out. I am focused. Yeah. So this is, again, all of this is about, I'm getting very much soul mission, life purpose, your goals and dreams, right? Whatever that is for you. Spirit is saying that you definitely need to work on that. And here's this another confirmation. I am paid well for my work. The universe rewards your hard work, okay? I'm also hearing that whoever this practitioner is, they charge a lot of money for their services, for them not to work. I'm hearing that this person's like set up their office or wherever they do business out of is kind of raggedy and dirty. It's kind of shabby, like wherever they're at doing their work. But they charge so much money. So where's the money going? Right? But if somebody's dealing with the poverty energy, the money's not going to stay. No matter how much money they have, it's going to just flow right out of their life because they have this poverty consciousness, these limiting beliefs, right? Let's see what else comes out. Two more. I love him. And I'm connected to my soul tribe. With this I love him energy, this is, again, giving me the energy of the love spells. This is what somebody wanted, right? They wanted you to love them. They wanted you to be infatuated with them, but it didn't work. Can you clarify this for me, please, Spirit? I need to get some clarifiers before we move on. But I connect to my soul tribe. Again, this is about your soul mission, your life purpose, connecting to people that really love you and support you. I love him, Spirit. Can I get some confirmation? I am thriving. What else? All is well and I am safe. Yeah. So this is exactly what I thought. This person, again, wanted you to love them. They wanted unrequited love. They weren't going to give you any love, fake love, but they wanted you to genuinely fall in love with them. But Spirit says all is well and you are safe. Nothing to worry about. And you're thriving. Continue to thrive. Continue to prosper, right? And know that you are divinely protected. Spirit is saying that this person will continue to get karma, but they're also still not convinced that they can't do this work. Like I said, the practitioner knows that they can't, but this person is so arrogant, they're so hell-bent on siphoning and stealing your energy that they'll probably just hire another practitioner and another one and another one until they're out of money, until the karma's so fucking bad that they just can't do anything else. But again, know that you are divinely protected. Cleanse and protect your energy always, but this person is on a very low vibration. So they don't even have access to you, them or the practitioner, right? So I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. And please check out my community posts where I do astrology updates every day. And I also post a yoga or Pilates reel on a daily basis. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.